So what do you think about the use of artificial intelligence or lavender by the IDF in identifying Hamas targets? And secondly, do you agree with Elon Musk about that the population decline is a risk for humanity?
Look, I'm not, without going into all the I'm not on top of all the details of what's going on in Israel because my bias is to defer to Israel.
These days, technology makes it difficult, maybe even impossible, to tell what's real and what's not.
Listen to me, you little filthy punk. I don't think I made myself clear. I don't want your drugs. I don't want your money. I want your sorry ass out of my house and off my street.
Hey, this is not my Athens.
No kings.
Not my Athens. We didn't have this back in the day.
We'll put the faggots on campus.
So fun.
Is this serious right now?
Yes, they are.
They are a terrorist group, and we are coming after them.
Is our Speaker of the House on Friday. Listen.
They're going to descend on our capital for their much anticipated so-called No Kings rally. We refer to it by its more accurate description, the Hate America rally, okay? And I'm not sure how anybody can refute that. If you think about what's going to happen here tomorrow, you're going to bring together the Marxists, the socialists, the Antifa advocates, the anarchists, and the pro-Hamas wing of the far-left Democrat Party. That is the modern Democratic Party. That's where they've gone. And
okay, stop.
Hate America.
Did you hear this? Have you heard that before? Listen to this.
I put this up and said, radicals, Islamists, communists, and socialists will work together against Israel, against capitalism, and work together to overturn stability. There are radicals.
This is it's finally the government has caught up. Okay, stop.
Hate America.
Americans are asking, why do they hate us? They hate what they see right here in this chamber, a democratically elected government. Their leaders are self-appointed. They hate our freedoms, our freedom of religion, our freedom of speech, our freedom to vote and assemble and disagree with each other.
Whilst millions are slaughtered overseas, baby-brained partisans bicker over crumbs, and a nation that has sold them out to software corporations and post-human technique. As they point fingers at other groups, just as deceived as themselves, everything they think they are fighting for is being signed away and replaced forever by systems they cannot comprehend. Hence the mass inversion. Conservatives will begin to behave like authoritarians, monarchs, and religious zealots full of disdain, fighting to save the world. Liberals will start to behave like rational people of a pluralist republic, seeking freedom and representation. Inversion-induced cognitive dissonance. There essentially is no right. There are only sets of political ideologies captured by algorithms. Same for the left. Computational hive minds engineered via behaviorism. The funny thing is, people actually believe what we are dealing with here are politics. We are in the post-political, and the arousal of political identity characterizes statecraft movements of propaganda. From fake crisis events to color revolutions, the post-political society foments a representation of the political. It never truly engages in politics.
We're going to surveil everybody. Everyone will be on their best behavior. Yes, you're a freak.
We should be lapping them politically. It's like, oh, let's still go play these games with the liberals. Let's go own the libs. When are you going to grow up?
We are witnessing an inverted clash of the political identity paradigm, an alchemic marriage forging the two towards synthesis. A people, place, and way go polyvirtual. Once culture and politics are synthetically divided into mediated identity groups, they no longer exist in the actual. This creates the grounds for a revolution in culture and the political, a new beginning in society ripe for integration and renewal, the unity of man and machine, system and identity, hive and mind, one nation under computation, biodigital with slavery, and ignorance for all.
All of that, but also importantly, we're not doing this to make money. We're doing this to seed these ideas, to rapidly accelerate ideas. This is really meant to seed ideas, seed new technologies, to rapidly move forward. And the more we could move this forward, the faster, in my mind, we could have more client money to invest side by side. Our objective in this is not profit seeking. Our objective in this is to really rapidly find the new technologies.
And you think he'll do it?
Oh, I think he's committed to do it because it's part of his overall. Look, Trump wants to create the second industrial revolution in America.
And he thinks crypto is one of the pathways.
Part of it, along with nanotechnology, AI, quantum computing, biotechnologies. If we could go from where we've been the last few years, which resistance to innovation, to really furthering innovation, we might be able to get to that 4.5% growth rate.
They hate our freedoms, our freedom of religion, our freedom of speech.
Interestingly, Western civilization has destroyed itself from the inside out, based on the core principles of mechanism and operation that were adopted. Tech industrial speed and velocity hurled into the Ouroboros logic of capital and computation, all in pursuit of marketizing life itself. This machine logic contradicts its founding principles and are antithetical to tradition and physical space and place. It renders all things elements of its properties and outmodes all human value systems and universals. Human agency and metaphysics are swallowed up. All is machine. This betrays the importance of neoliberal-induced culture war. It derails the public from noticing the core logic of social system and redirects their attention to each other and problems they do not have the faculties to repair. Hence, chaos that the public will be blamed for.
Oh God. Protesters are starting to throw rocks.
The plot twist is going to be epic. If and when the new right cyber-libertarian machine unleashes digital golem governance systems that turn all flesh, behavior, and essences into recursive market functions, many will be surprised how quickly once opposed factions unite. Liberal synthesis will unite all under the classical liberal tenets of America, though through digitalism. Safe, secure, and free.
Things about this new cybernetic or electronic universe that we are creating is that many of the ethical rules and the moral postures and even the legal limitations of the material world don't work anymore.
You ever heard the expression, information wants to be free? That's the slogan of the computer underground.
The left will take the Agenda 2030 route under the guise of sustainability and equity, social justice, etc. The right is taking the efficiency and return to rationalism and morals route via Project 2025. Both political inclinations are captured by a singular direction: biodigital singularity and digital governance. Today, the public is so entrenched in culture war and ideological battles that fail to realize what is guiding it all at the foundation. The Golden Age is about an infrastructural revolution at the civilizational level. All politics, values, and culture will be adjusted to it. The deepest spiritual battle is happening by way of technology, not culture. In supermodernity, culture presupposes technology. The metaphysical and material relationships for meaning undergirding cultural expression are now interceded by cybernetic mediums. Battling over values in a pendulum-like swing of false experience and cultural revolution, Systems develop beneath unabated, with successive access to the driving forces of such values and beliefs, human behavior and perception. Systems have no allegiance to absolutes or moral foundations. Society is fighting the wrong battles, and this is entirely by a sophisticated design. Hyperreality is reified by image and symbol, made material. Proselytes shape reality and reshape the past in real time as culture replaces history with novelty. Once memory becomes an outsourced platform owned by suits and software, man devolves into contingency, meat and spectacle.
Yes, sir.
And people can judge for themselves whether that's correct or not.